Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's bullseye. Yeah. That kind of fucking accuracy. Fuck yeah. Damn. What's going on? What's going on, LG fan? Welcome back. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, we just have my initial quick thoughts after Daredevil Season 2, Episode 1. The review of the episode will be on the pod, and that will drop on YouTube first, either on Saturday or Sunday, so it'll be me and the guys talking about it. But this will just be me, just my thoughts. What a fucking banger. What a banger of a first episode. I loved it from beginning to end. And I say beginning to end, but that beginning and that end, like the cool thing about Daredevil is that with this show, in most instances, I guess not really when the season's going, but to start off the season every time, there's going to be a badass, probably drawn out fight in the beginning and in the end. And both of these fights weren't really drawn out because they were in like kind of rapid succession, and he kind of had to get through things really fast. But, well, I guess maybe to the first one on the boat more. But both the beginning and the ending, like action sequences, I loved. That boat scene was crazy. Matt was going insane. He's back to breaking arms and breaking legs and chopping and like just it's peak fucking Matt Murdock, and I am here for it all. So this first episode obviously revolves around the incident on the Northern Star. Matt's doing his thing. He's trying to disrupt Fisk. The boat that Matt is on, Fisk obviously controls, and it's filled with weapons that he later finds out. Once shit starts to hit the fan, these people on the boat hit the fucking dismiss, and the boat is, it starts to flood. it pulls a Titanic. It's straight up capsize, they say. So, it floods, and I actually love that scene or that shot a lot of Matt, at the back of the hallway or in the front, however you want to look at it, and the water is coming and it pulls him in, which was crazy because obviously Matt is blind. So like him being in the water like that was probably terrifying. And like once he pulls up on shore, like you can like kind of hear it in his acting, like he's like scared. Oh man, that's crazy. That was dope. But yeah, so that's like the whole conflict, and I don't know, how much longer that'll go on, but that's for this first episode. It was that boat. And obviously there's different transition scenes. Like we see that people that are not in the know are loving Mayor Fisk and what he's doing, because obviously at the end of last season he puts I think it was the curfew and different things like that into effect. Obviously he has his task force, and on the surface everybody's loving it, but we know they're really fucking bad guys and doing bad stuff. But people are loving it. But somebody that was not loving it was the governor. I think it was the governor. So they have this scene in Fisk's office, and it's pretty crazy because the governor comes in there and he's like, hey man, we've been letting you do what you want to do with these rules and stuff like that, but now that you got a capsized boat in the lake, like this is too much. So starting now, we're going to start regulating, and we're going to be on top of you. And enter Matthew Lillard's character, which Matthew Lillard is the GOAT. He walks in there like a badass, and he has no worries in the world. And everyone's kind of like trying to figure out, like, who the hell are you? And right at like the climax of that conversation, the governor's phone, and I hope it's the governor, I'm sorry if it's not, but the governor's phone rings, and Matt's like, hey man, you might want to take that. And this is one of the cooler details of the episode to me. The governor mentions the name Fontaine, which if you watch the MCU or you read it or you read comics, Fontaine is probably Allegra, which is the director of the CIA, who made her first appearance in Thunderbolts. No. Sorry. Who made her first appearance in Hawkeye. I believe it's Hawkeye. Because I believe she's the one that tells Elena about no, that's not Hawkeye. What show is that? Is it Hawkeye? I don't know what that's at the end of, actually. Oh, it's at the end of Black Widow. I'm tripping. She makes her she makes her debut at the end of Black Widow because she tells Yelena about Clint. And then I don't think we really see her again, but obviously she plays a bigger role in Thunderbolts. So yeah, hearing her name, I was like, oh shit, that's really cool. And it's really cool when they can, obviously this is the MCU, but the MCU has done a really good job of like kind of separating the TV shows and the movies while keeping it the same at the same time. So that's really cool. But yeah, hearing her name, it was kind of like shock, like, oh damn. Well, he's got the CIA in his pockets. Because at the end of Thunderbolts, she's still in control, I believe. Yeah, because I think she's running the new Avengers, as they're calling them. But yeah, that was crazy, and that was a cool little thing to hear. But yeah, after that, the governor backed off. He's like, "All right, yeah, you got it. We'll be supporting you from the governor's office." So they're leaving Fisk alone, and obviously him and Matthew Lillard's character. I think it was Charles. I think I remember the name Charles, but I could be wrong. They're working together, seemingly. And off the implications or the repercussions, you could say, of season one, Matt's in hiding with old girl, and he's doing a lot of his, not Daredevil, but still hero work from an underground perspective or scene, you could say. And he's working with the girl that owns the restaurant and kind of smuggling people out. He's meeting with Cherry, and because that's all. She made a joke like, you're old, man. That's why that's why I go to you, which is funny as fuck. But so yeah, that's kind of been Matt the whole time. And we see different things about the episode, but obviously I'll go into more detail and things like that with the guys. But yeah, so then going through, towards that end of the episode, because Cherry's been in the know too. That last scene where they're at Cherry's apartment, man. Oh my goodness. Cherry already knew it was up. He's speaking to him through the door, and he's like, yeah, I'm not opening that fucking door. He knows he's gonna break it down. Like he knows what the timing is. And they start questioning Cherry, and Cherry's not giving it up. So Cherry starts to get his ass beat. And obviously Matt steps in, but Matt starts to hear that his fucking heart is going crazy, just how like it was with Foggy. And Matthew starts to, kind of get PTSD, and that fucks him up in the moment. And they get the jump on him. They unmask him. They see that, oh shit, it's fucking Matt Murdock. And that kind of slowed them down because fucking Bullseye stepped in and he got their ass. Oh my god, this episode was good. This is a good first episode. And I'm really interested to see the steps that these characters are going to take next. I think episode 2 and 3, if I'm not mistaken, is dropping together next week. I think I have that. Just so I'm not speaking out my ass. Do I? I thought I saved that. Damn. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, nice. So yeah, episode 2 and 3 on March 31st is on March 31st is dropping together. And then everything after that is singular drops. So And I love a double drop because it's always in the effect that both episodes are gonna drop. Kind of like a singular story. Like those two episodes, they're meant to be together for a reason. So that's really that. I can't wait to see that. Man, I love Daredevil. I don't even know what to say. I love this show so fucking much. I can't wait to see what's going on with Matthew Lillard. Like what, like the extent to his character, who he is exactly, how who he's working for, and obviously, I guess it just would be the CIA, but we know the CIA is corrupt, so that would make sense. But yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there's more to that because he walks around like you can't fucking touch him. So yeah, it's really it's so good. Yeah, and Bullseye. It's so good. I'm just gonna leave it there. The bigger, longer review will be in the week with the guys that will get you know um their thoughts and opinions. But this was just something to get it out because I like I said, I'm fresh off the episode and my mind is fucked. That's why I'm stuttering so much. Like I don't. This is crazy. This is awesome. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you made it this far, let me know your excitement for Daredevil season 2. If the first episode did anything for you, how much you enjoyed it, if you didn't like it, if it's not feeling like Daredevil to you, whatever your thoughts and opinions are, leave those down in the comments below. Let's have a conversation. Keep it fun, keep it light. If you're new to this channel, we are a pop culture podcast that does anything and everything in pop culture, whether that's movies, TV shows, video games, anime, all that fun stuff. If any of that stuff interests you, consider hitting that subscribe button and joining the LFG family. But if you could at least do me a favor, you watch this video, hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next one.